Morning all, Satesman here. It's a Sunday. I'm banished to the bedroom, so the light's not that brilliant in this room, but it's 10:30 in the morning. I don't know when this will go out, but that's when I'm doing it. We've got to crack on because I've got to be out of here by 11:15. Fuel prices last week had gone down. I got 147, and next week they've gone down another tuppence, so it's going the right way, which is a good thing. I had a job on, if you remember, a very small box going to Gillingham. It was electronics, and I've got to be there for 9 o'clock. I left my house at 6 and I was there at 9:15. Traffic's horrendous around that time, Luton, and you go around Dartford over the bridge. Very busy. I delivered the box, Tesco up the road, literally within half a mile, parked up, and I got a job from West Malin. Never even heard of it. Weren't too far away, going to Park Royal. And I don't mind Park Royal, Northwest London, Northwest 10 Park Royal is, and it's near the Ace Cafe, just across the road, industrial estate. There is a fair bit of work comes out of there, and it's also not far from the bottom of the M1, so I could just jump on the M1 if I have to and go home. And I got good money on the second job because it was London, and I thought, well, if that's all I get when I drive home, it's not going to be an issue. Once I delivered it, I went to the Ace Cafe. I love parking there. I chat with the girls. It's motorbike cafe right up my street, and there was a job. It was like unbelievable. It was from Park Royal, where I was, and it was literally less than half a mile away, and it was going to NN3, and I live in NN3. It was an industrial estate about 3 miles from my house, and it was 3 tins of this paint stuff, which wasn't ADR, no UN numbers. And I'm not going to lie, I put a cheap quote on because I was going to drive home empty. I put a quote, it was still 70p a mile, but I phoned up straight away and got the job. To be fair, I would have probably quoted cheaper as well, to be honest, just to get home. But that's why I phoned to see if that was okay. And he said, yeah, that's absolutely. I said, I'm literally 5 minutes away. He went, that's fine. So we got that to home. Good day. Broke target and was home by 3 o'clock. Done. 9 hours. So a really good day. I got a job booked as well for Tuesday. One I've done quite a few times. Picking up local to me, and it's 3 drops. Chelmsford, Cambridge, and Bluewater. So I'm back down the M25 across the bridge, and got that job. And it's 3 retail stores. I've done them a few times. I know where the delivery points are, and that always helps. Straight down, got the job done. Good money, so I've got a really good start to my day. It was 20 boxes in total. I had to start at 5 in the morning, which is early, but I'm used to that now. And amazingly, got a job from Dartford, literally 5 miles away, picking up one little hose from a bus and truck place, going to another bus and truck place in Luton, which is 35 miles from my house. So I got that, and I got pretty good money on it as well. To be honest, it was for where I was. There was a lot of drivers, and yeah, got the job straight there. And again, I was finished up as 3. It was a longer day, but I broke my daily target. So happy with that as well. So 2 good days to start with. See if I over target, but over target. And I got a little job in again Wednesday. Again picking up locally from the same industrial estate, from the same company. And it was 1 drop into Rugby. And it wasn't even Rugby. It was just by the junction 1 of the M6. Big distribution centre. 1 small box. Got to be there for 9. So I had a bit of a lay-in. I didn't start till 7. And I got it there for 8:15, and they took it straight away, which was great. And then I'm looking for work. Rugby is a really good area. Coventry and Nuneaton, Rugby, Hinckley, even coming back to Daventry, it's a really good area. And I got a job pretty much straight away going to Stoke-on-Trent. Wasn't JCB. Again, it was 1 item, 1 small, it's like an alternator for a truck. Really easy, quick job. It would have been, but the traffic going up through Birmingham was a lot. But we're at JCB, we're at Stoke-on-Trent, delivered, looking for work. And then we had a bit of a wait. I was half tempted to drive back down the M6 towards Birmingham, or go across to Burton-on-Trent around Derby. Sort of hedged my bets, didn't go anywhere, and there was a job on there picking up from JCB. and it was delivering to Rowley Regis, which is Birmingham, west of Birmingham, southwest Birmingham. But what it said, well, as soon as I see JCB, you think, oh, picking up from there, you could be there forever. But it said there'll be no waiting because it got a contact number. They were going to bring the goods to me. So I still put a good quote on it. And yep, he phoned up. He says, yeah, you shouldn't have no waiting. I've got a contact number. If you do, let us know and see. So I got the JCB to the heavy division. I think it's called heavy. Yep. Phoned the contact, couldn't get an answer. Went to security gate. They tried to contact him. The stuff wasn't. They just hadn't got it ready or whatever. They hadn't got done. And yeah, I was there. Best part, 55 minutes altogether. Perhaps less than that, 50 minutes. I kept the shipper informed, and bless him, he gave me waiting time. He apologised. He said this shouldn't have happened. He said, I'm really sorry. I said, no, it's JCB, isn't it? So, but we got the goods, and we went over to Rowley Regis and got the job done. And say that is southwest Birmingham, and then I'm looking for a job nearer home, which I didn't think I was going to get. And there's loads of drivers in Birmingham, especially where I was, Albury, around that area, and I parked in Albury. But I did manage to get a job right from the centre of Birmingham to Banbury. And I'd quoted on it about 20 minutes before, saying I'm 30 minutes away getting into the city, and they still gave me it. He said, yeah, and it was a pallet. It was a wooden crate on a pallet, heavy pallet, nearly 250 kilos. But Banbury's okay to me. It's 40 miles from home, and it got me over target just. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all over target. Just over target. No big £300 days, but over target, thinking, yeah, nice. Thursday, I took a job early. I ain't got nothing booked in, by the way. I woke up about 4:30. When you get older, you wake up, you need a piss, is the word you're looking for. Went to the toilet. I just checked the feed, and there was a job on there. Look, very local to me. When I mean local, it's half a mile from my house, and they do a lot of early stuff. And it was to Peterborough, 2 drops in Peterborough. Pick up before 6. I was awake anyway, uh, and they always pay me really good money, uh, which is great. They pay me decent money, early start, and I thought, you know what, that'd do me. That'd be really good. So put in. I phoned up. I just phoned up, and yeah, he said, yeah, I can send it over. I said, I'll be there about 5 to 6, 5:45, and it was 2 hospitals in Peterborough. One was the Alliance van in the main Peterborough Hospital, so that was easy to find, but there was no one there when I got there because they don't get there till about 8 o'clock. Well, it was 1:45. And the other one was a private hospital to the theatres, which, knowing the private hospital I was going to, I've been before, you can't go to the theatre. They don't want tradesmen in their hospital. You take it to the deliveries and they sign for it and they take it themselves. It's got a suit on. It's all private. It's just the way they are, which is fine. It's better for me. Um, and that was Peterborough. So we was done. I was done by 8:10. I didn't get next job until I pick up 11 o'clock in Cambridge. Peterborough had a lot of drivers, but no work. It was really, really difficult. Parked at Peterborough Services for a good while. But then we got a job Cambridge, and it was 2 drops. It was pick up Cambridge. It was a wait and return. 2 drops in Ely, 2 chemists, and it was taking vaccines. Picking up from Cambridge, there's the shopping centre, inside the shopping centre, taking 2 vaccines, lots of vaccines in cool boxes. So they wanted the cool boxes back. So they emptied them at the chemist and you bring them back. Nice and easy. It was a good paying job, pence per mile, get me wrong. But it took a while. It was more time because it's villages and yeah, but I worked fast. I thought, you know what? This is what it is, what it is. And also, when I got back, I'm due a COVID test because I'm type 2 diabetic and I've been called in a COVID test, the jab, the top up. Uh, so I said to him, I says, I don't know whether you can, I'm due it. I said, but I'm from Northampton. And they give me it there and then. I said, yeah, no worries. They go on the computer, date of birth, blah, blah. And your name comes up, where you live. And yeah, you are due it. And I did it. So I got me COVID top up while I was working without taking time off. And that was Cambridge. I didn't get nothing else from Cambridge. It was a real rubbish day Thursday. It was just the area. There was nothing, and there was a lot of drivers who were still sat there. I did the Cambridge to Ely, back to Cambridge, and there were still drivers. No work come out. I've got the feed on and everything. Nothing. So I just thought, well, you know what? I'm going to trundle home. It was 50 odd mile. I trundled home, and Thursday was a bit of a write off. So, but I had the COVID jab, and I thought, and I was home. I was home by 3 o'clock. In fact, I was home before 3 o'clock. Yeah, it was about up to 2, quarter to 3. So it was a nice, easy day, and it happens. But them first 3 days, I'm still under now. I'm under, not going to do my target. But I got a job booked in Friday, picking up at 8 o'clock, and it was going down to Bourne End and Fareham, and it's I do this job quite a lot, solicitors work, pick up, and it's laptops, monitors, it's residential addresses, it's people who are starting or they need upgraded equipment, and it's pretty good money. And we got that done down to Fareham. We was done by about 10:15, and I checked on the feed, and as I was going down there, and I was almost at Fareham, and there was a job from Farnborough, and it was only 5 miles from where I was, and it was going to Telford, so it was a good distance, 150 odd miles. And then I see the courier it was from, and he's also a subscriber on here, and I will mention him because he's asked me to mention him. It's Night and Day Couriers. Really nice work from them. It's really nice. It's Mick who gives it the workout, and I've done a fair bit of work for Mick Night and Day, and it's always decent work, and it's always spot on. So Mick, you got your mention. Night and Day Couriers. So if you see them, you want to put a bid in and see if you can get some work off them. So we had a good chat, and yep, I got that. That was going to Telford, and it was picking up from a residential. No, it was picking up from a company at 11 o'clock, which I did. I got there about 10 to 11, and it was 7 boxes going to a residential address in Telford, which is a good distance away. But that got me over target, well over target for the day. And I thought if I get one more job, I'll be over my weekly target. So anyway, we set off for Telford. It's a good drive, 3.5 hour drive, 3.25 hours because of traffic and round the bottom of Birmingham. But did it, got it there. Bloke was very happy. So Mick, it looks good for you because he says always use this courier company because really good. And he says you did well, ran good time. Hey. So Mick, we work for you. Is that enough? Have I give him enough plugs? Night and Day Couriers? Yeah, plenty. Make sure you give him some more work as well for that. And before we delivered to Telford, residential address, the feed, there was 2 jobs on there from Telford to Birmingham. One wasn't picking up until 4:30, and it was going to Tamworth, and one was picking up before 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock? Yeah, 3 o'clock. And that was going to the NEC. So I put a bid in on the one for 3 o'clock, and I thought if I have to wait for the other one, I'll perhaps wait for the other one as well. But I put a bid in on this one first, and there weren't no driver in Telford. There was drivers around about, but not in Telford. And I said I could pick it up in 15 minutes, and they sent the job straight over. Fantastic. Gets me to the NEC, and it was equipment. There's a little business units on there. Can't think what it's called, the name, but it's easy. Exhibition Road. I've been there 2 or 3 times. It was taking equipment back that they'd hired, and there was de-hiring. It was going back to the company that hired the stuff out. 2 cases. So it worked out really well Friday. It was a long day. Don't get me wrong. I'll say it was a long day. It was about 10.5 hours all in, but I'd only had one break for about 20 minutes, half an hour. I've sort of been on the go, but it got me over my target for the week, which everyone knows I try and get 1,000 for the week. So that was it. That was my week, and we got a job booked. Oh, on Friday, I was on my way home from the NEC, which is 50 miles. I weren't worried about anything else. I just wanted to go home then. And yeah, got a phone call from a shipper who if he's got jobs in Northampton, near where I am, he phones me up. He's local shipper to me, and he phones, says I've got a job for Monday if you're interested. And so I've got a job booked in Monday. I'm picking it up at 7:15 Monday, going to Bedford and Heathrow. So we've got a good start for Monday as well. So, pretty good week. And I did 1,415 miles. I did 49.5 hours, which is about right, 10 hours a day. I did 36 hours driving and I got 1,030 quid. So the last job tipped me over the 1,000. That's before adding on VAT. You add the VAT, it's £1,236. You take off my 10% for the VAT man, is £123.60. Comes out at £1,112.40. Now, looking back since my holiday first week of September, every week I've either just hit target or I've gone over target. So it's been consistent for me, and that's good. That is good, and I hope it continues because this now should start getting busier. November, Christmassy stuff. We'll see. But it worked out at £222 a day, and my average pence per mile, every single mile, and we had quite a bit of dead miles, was 80 pence. Well, 79.6 or so. It's near as 80p as damn it. So, yeah, happy with that. Sliding down a bed here. Happy with that. Had a nice day yesterday. We went with the grandkids in the morning. We got them some goldfish and fish for their tank. Then we watched the Saints on telly. Thank God I didn't go to Leicester to watch them, which we sometimes do, because we got spanked. Well, spanked 24, 26-17 or something. We got beat anyway, which is shite, because they were local rivals. And then we went out last night and watched the tribute, Bee Gees tribute band at Wellingborough with our friends. So, good day. And we're out today. We'll go, I'm leaving in about half an hour. And we're going over to Toaster. And it's Greyhound. There's Greyhound racing. We've got dinner booked, lunch, and we're watching the Greyhound racing, having a few bets all afternoon and early evening. So, yeah, and then we're back on it tomorrow. Trying to get through it, not too bad. If I can get under 20 minutes, that's good, which I'm going to do. I did put a video out last week. I said I would about difficult places and protocols. I hope it helped you. I tried to answer all your questions. Hope you have a good week and stay safe. Cheers.